You built this car, bro.
Literally, that's why I was like, this is like my intro to Volkswagens.
Yup.
Make 400 plus horsepower and torque on your 2019 MK 7.5 GTIs. I built one for Ben, shout out to Ben. I put it together for him. I did not tune it. I'll go over who tuned it. You guys will see as I go down this list, he did not cheap out with anything. It was either APR or CTS, which is the best of the best when it comes to Volkswagen. We went with NGK one-step colder spark plugs because he found out one plug. After doing some research, me and Frankie found that it would be better for him to run the one-step colders. MBRP Pro Catback exhaust. If you guys seen the video, that exhaust sounds crazy, especially with the new tune he has on. We also have the APR ignition coil pack, APR turbo inlet, APR from my intercooler. It wasn't the easiest job to do. I had to pretty much take apart the whole front clip of the motor because the intercooler sits with the radiator and the AC condenser. Followed by APR charge pipes. APR full hose kit, so like your silicone hoses, your 90-degree bends. I also installed that for him. And one of the last parts he installed was the Turbosmart blow-off valve. That doesn't necessarily add horsepower. I mean, the cars come stock with a diverter valve. He just wanted the turbo noises. The biggest piece to the puzzle that I recently did that made him achieve those numbers, because before this, he was in the 300 range, was the IS38 turbo, which is the turbo that comes in the Golf Rs. I'm also new to all this Volkswagen stuff, so I mainly just been reading up on it. But I was happy to be able to see what I could do with a new platform and what numbers you can get with the platform. Because again, I come from SIs where you have to spend $10,000 pretty much and build the motor internally just for you to be able to pass 300 horsepower. No shade on the SIs, it's just GTIs, you can make more power with them. Originally, he was gonna go with EQT. But we couldn't get a tune in time, and it's his only car. He needed a tune. They take like up to 3 weeks to get him a custom tune for the IS38. Cobb doesn't give you off-the-shelf tunes or base maps for the IS38, so I couldn't even load a base map on the car. So he ended up going with APR Stage 3 ECU tune, which completely woke up the car, and the car was fast enough as is. But of course, with anybody who starts making power, once you make that power, you get like an addiction to it and you want to make more power or refine the car even more. So then he ended up getting the DSG tune, also by APR, and it was a stage 2. Every time he gets the car retuned, he pulls it on the dyno and he comes here and he lets me drive it. Is the DSG tune worth it? Yes. Big difference, night and day. The responsiveness, how the car pulls, just night and day difference. Is the APR tune worth it to stage 3? Yes, also, because I drove the car with a stock turbo stratified, I'm pretty sure he was on before, with the IS20, and it pulled great for what it was, but once you went to that big IS38, it was a whole different car.
Like, act like you want to be here. Come on.
So one of the first things he did was a CTS high flow cap, followed by an APR Carbon Fiber cold air intake.
Stop with the eyes, bro. It's not that hard. Yo, look at it. It's not that hard to like stare down the camera. You don't gotta look at it.
I find it awkward if I'm just like.
You don't gotta look at me.
APR cold air intake. He also went with the NGK one-step colder spark plugs. I feel like I have rested bitch face right now.
You do. Like your face keeps going, oh, fuck this.
And now everything else I'm about to name. Wait, fuck, I forgot it. He did a lot of APR shit. APR stage 3. Fuck.
Many times that you need a thing, man.
You hear the pipe, you hear the pipe, you hear the pipe. APR Stage 3 ECU tune. APR Stage 2 TCU tune / DSG tune. That's it. That's it.